Hello all, this is Jenna Crow with another haul video for the week of March 2nd, 2023. So in addition to my normal comic books that I get from my local comic book shop, Comic Relief, I also got my February shipment from Discount Comic Book Service this week. And I got a few Blu-rays from a few different places that I got on sale. So basically, I got a lot of stuff to cover this week after having a couple of short videos the past couple of weeks. So let's get right to it. We'll start off with DC Comics. This is pretty much all the DC Comics I got for the month of February. Starting with Batman, number 132. That's a very interesting cover with Selina Kyle there. Next up, we have Batman and the Joker, The Deadly Duo, book number 4. Then we have Batman Incorporated, number 5, starring the Ghostmaker. Next up, we have a one-shot featuring Red Hood and Katana. It is Batman Legends of Gotham, number 1. Continuing this series set in the DC Animated Universe, we have Batman The Adventures Continue, Season 3, Issue number 2. And to be honest, I'm not really feeling the artwork here. It doesn't look like Batman the Animated Series to me. It actually looks more like the classic Mirage Ninja Turtles from the 80s. Not the cartoon, but the original Ninja Turtle comics. Anywho, we have Catwoman, number 52. We have a brand new Catwoman here. Although Selina Kyle has not been replaced. But we just now have 2 Catwomen. Just like we've got like 3 Batgirls and who knows how many Robins running around. Okay. Moving on to the big event from last month, Lazarus Planet. We have Lazarus Planet Dark Fate, number 1. Nice little one-shot there. We also have Lazarus Planet Legends Reborn, number 1. A Trigon looking ominous there. We also have this one shot, Lazarus Planet Next Evolution, number 1. And we wrap up the whole event with this one shot, Lazarus Planet Omega, number 1. I love big group pictures like this. We have Monkey Prince, number 11. I almost said Monkey Planet for some reason. I have no idea. Probably Lazarus Planet, Monkey. Okay. Anyway, Monkey Prince number 11, which is part of the Lazarus Planet event. We have Nightwing number 101. I actually quite like this cover. It's simple, but it's eye-catching. Simple but eye-catching. Then we have Poison Ivy number 9. Ivy and Harley doing their thing. We have Superman, number 1. Brand new title starring Clark Kent. It's been ages since we had a Superman book that was just called Superman. This next one, a few months late, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. It is Superman Space Age, number 3. This concludes this prestige format miniseries with art from Madman creator Mike Allred. Then we have WildC.A.T.s, number 4. And wrapping up the DC books, we have Wonder Woman, number 796. Under Eros' spell. That'd be Cupid. Alrighty. Now we're going to move on to Marvel books. Just grab more of these comics here. I've learned not to hold this entire Discount Comic Book Service stash all at once because it really does a number on my arm. But here's the Marvel books, starting with The Amazing Spider-Man, number 19. Just finishing up the Dark Web event there. And we have The Amazing Spider-Man, number 20, with Peter and Felicia out in the cold. Speaking of Dark Web, here is this one-shot, Dark Web Finale, number 1. And believe it or not, even though this character, this version of Ben Reilly just came out a couple of months ago in the comics, his Marvel Legends figure just got announced yesterday morning. Go figure. That's quick turnaround. Here's another one-shot that's actually part of a mini-series. Is Demon Wars Down in Flames #1. And we have Gold Goblin #4. Unfortunately, this has been a very uneven series. But I don't know. I kind of think like 5-issue miniseries shouldn't have like 1 or 2 issues tied into a crossover. Either be all or nothing. Like the whole series should have been part of the crossover, or the whole series should have been kept to itself. But that's just me. Next up, we have Mary Jane and Black Cat #3. Kind of the same issue that Gold Goblin did, where part of this is tied into Dark Web, and even though it's a mini-series. But I think the story's held up a little bit better than the Gold Goblin story, to be honest. Next up, we have Moon Knight #20. And if you hear my daughter in the other room, I apologize, but she's having fun. I mean, can't tell my daughter not to play in her own room, you know. Next up, we have Red Goblin #1, because we gotta have more goblins, apparently. And we have Spider-Man #5, End of the Spider-Verse, Part 5. And this was a freebie. The last of the Marvel books here. We have the Stormbreakers 2023 Sketchbook. You know, Stormbreakers is what Marvel brands a bunch of artists that they upcoming artists and sometimes writers that they like to hype up as like the next big things. And I mean, they get a lot of great talent coming in there. So I'll check it out. We're going to move on to Image Comics. We have Radiant Black #22, and that feels like a very Spider-Man-esque thing to do. Just sitting on top of a construction site, eating your fast food. That's totally something Spider-Man would do. And then we have Saga #62. Quite liking that dress, by the way. Very cool. Yep. Wrapping up the Image books, we have The Walking Dead Deluxe #58 with the return of Morgan. Bit crazed, as Morgan tends to be. Not going to show this full cover, but we also have Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose #138. Yeah, I'm not going to go any lower, so moving on. From Dynamite, we have Purgatori Must Die, issue #3. And as always, I get the listener cover whenever available. Also from Dynamite, we have Unbreakable Red Sonja #4. New series from a relatively new company called Mad Cave. We have Hunt, Kill, Repeat #1. This basically the Greek gods have returned. Athena's not down with the whole world domination thing that Zeus has got going on, so they turn on Athena, and well, kind of she goes all Kill Bill on the other Greek gods. Actually, looks pretty cool. Got a few more books. Just gonna pick them up here. All right. This is a anthology magazine called Vampirus Carmilla. This is the 2024 annual. Yeah, that's right, 2024. Like a whole year early. I don't know why they do that, but okay. But this is in black and white inside. It is a horror anthology hosted by Carmilla. It's done in the same way as the original Vampirella magazines from the 70s from Warren. In fact, the company's name, Warrant, would have to be an homage to Warren Publishing. But I am a big fan of retro art like that, like the old pulp novel artwork. So that drew my attention. Like I love Frank Frazetta, Joe Jusko, and there's a few other classics that I'm blanking on their names right now. Shame on me, but yeah. But this was a blind buy, and it was just sitting there on the new bookshelf at the comic book store. Never even heard of this comic before, but it looked interesting, and did a little research, and giving it a go. Another new series. This was from Whatnot Publishing. We have Liquid Kill #1. It's supposed to be like a steampunk, or not steampunk, but cyberpunk, like Ghost in the Shell or Blade Runner, that kind of a genre. Moving on to Zenescope, we have Grimm Fairy Tales #69 with 22 pages of content. Then we have Grimm Spotlight Inferno, the Soul Collector. There's with Dante there. Yep, the Zenescope version of Dante is a lady, but it has 34 pages of content. Next up, we have Grimm Tales of Terror Quarterly 2023 Valentine's Day Special, starring the one and only Death herself, Karis, with 72 pages of content. And we have Grimm Universe Presents Quarterly Cinderella Fairy World Massacre with 72 pages of content. And we have a rare miniseries from Zenescope. Instead of a one-shot, we have Phoenix Files #1 with 32 pages of content. And wrapping up the comic books, and Zenescope in particular, we have Van Helsing Deadly Alchemy, starring Van Helsing herself. 32 pages of content. Alright, that's all the comic books for the week. But I do have some Blu-rays to cover as well. I got a couple of these from Amazon because they had a really good deal. First one I'll show off. We have One Punch! Yep, One Punch Man. I love this series, but I never got it on Blu-ray until now. Amazon had this season, the first season, on sale for $15. Normally it goes for like 40 or more, so I jumped on that. There is the back of the cover. Yeah, with Saitama there. Let's go ahead and take out the slipcover. I love the open there, like he's literally punching through the slipcover. So there's the artwork without the die-cast, or sorry, not die-cast, die-cut slipcover. Here is the back again, pretty similar to the back of the slipcover. Opening up the disc case, we have disc 1 and disc 2 with Genos there on there for the artwork. And here's the back with Saitama before his training and after his rigid, most deadly training of all time. 100 push-ups. 100 push-ups every day, ladies and gentlemen. That will make you invincible. Alright. Oops. Moving on. That wasn't the only One Punch Man I got. We have One Punch Man Season 2. This actually just arrived today. This was on sale for $20. I'll show you off the back. I got this from Amazon, and unfortunately with Amazon it's always a gamble. As you can see, there is some damage on the slipcover there, which is a shame because it's another cool die-cut slipcover. So it looks like Saitama is punching right through it. But this is the second season, so I haven't finished the second season, so this will be a good opportunity for me to catch up. And there we got Saitama on disc 1 and Garo on disc 2. Let's see. Yep. Some more characters here on the inside cover. And here, I'll put that back together later. Another Blu-ray I got from Amazon. This one was on sale for $4. It's been one I've been meaning to add to the collection for a few years. It's from 2012. It is Steven Spielberg's Lincoln. Obviously, it's about Abraham Lincoln. Specifically, getting the slaves freed. Trying to get the rest of the government on board with that. It's a mainstream release, so inside is just plain Jane. They got the DVD and the Blu-ray. Yep, good movie. It's $4. More than happy to add to the collection. And finally, this one I got from Vinegar Syndrome. It is from one of their partner labels, well, my favorite of their partner labels, Deaf Crocodile. And it is a 1967 spy thriller from France. It is The Unknown Man of Chandegor, directed by Jean-Louis Roy. There's the back. The slipcovers that Vinegar Syndrome and their partner labels come up with are just wonderful. I love the matte finish on these, and the logo itself is embossed. So, the presentation is always excellent. Now let's take out the slipcover. Here's the case art. This will be available, or is available, anywhere like Amazon and other places that sell Blu-rays. But the slipcover is exclusive to the Vinegar Syndrome store. There's the back. Basically, this is about a guy who has developed a device that neutralizes all the nuclear weapons. Of course, this film was made right at the height of the Cold War, so I would imagine this is the man of Chandegor himself. Haven't watched this movie yet. This is a blind buy, but Deaf Crocodile has not steered me wrong, so I'm willing to give this a shot. Looked interesting, kind of. Even though this is a fictional story and not based off of a real one, I figured this would be a nice appetizer to Oppenheimer from Christopher Nolan, coming out later this year. That is probably my most anticipated film of the year for me, because I've kind of cooled off on superhero movies. Well, I take that back. The Super Mario Brothers movie, that's looking pretty good, and that's one of the rare films that I think I'm going to take my mom to, because growing up as I was a little kid in the 80s, I had the Nintendo, and that was something that the whole family gathered around, who played Nintendo games. In fact, my mom, she loved Dr. Mario, and I mean, she loved the Mario and Zelda in general. I kind of got away from Nintendo as I got older. As a teenager, I was a Sega kid. As an adult, I've been an Xbox player, but still have fondness for Mario, and I'm hoping that movie is as good as the trailers look. And I would love to take my mom on Mother's Day and go have some nostalgic feelings together, you know? Just have relive some memories. But here's the booklet that the movie comes with. Sorry, I got off topic there. Again, Vinegar Syndrome is just like Criterion in regards to the special features they add in here, the extra booklets and such. So look forward to giving this a read. Oh wow, kind of looks like Doctor Who from the 60s, actually. If you've ever seen the Deluxe movies, those are pretty interesting. Non-canon to the TV shows, but they're still worthwhile to check out. The Doctor Who and the Deluxe, and it's one of the few times where they do the no-no and abbreviate the word doctor. But anyway, I am off topic again, and we are getting close to the 20-minute mark, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video right about here, guys. Thank you for watching this video to the end. I almost said movie for some reason. Thank you for watching this video to the end. I apologize if I got a little incoherent at times or went off topic, but I do appreciate everyone that watches this, everyone that shares comments, and liking the videos too, of course. I really appreciate it. It's a very, very small channel. Like, for me, if a video cracks 100 views, that's a pretty big video for me. So the benefit to that is if you leave a comment, I'm pretty much 100% guaranteed to like it or acknowledge it, respond. So very approachable in that regard. Anyway, guys, I wish you a great week. Have a great weekend. There's a video right there. There's a video right there. And you can subscribe right there. Later.